Team Darleng vs Aurora, Game 2.
This pick makes a lot more sense if that's what they were gearing up for. The Alchemist not only will get everything that he wants and more out of the Tidehunter Techies lane, shouldn't be under any threat whatsoever with Ollie bodyguarding him. And it's, I mean, Aurora, they kind of set themselves a clock. We talked about execration. I'm gonna be confused there because of some of the names. Palos, my bad. We talked about Darling. Going back to the drawing board, well, they went back to their drawing board with their existing strategies and picked the second one, which is this Lina carry. But they haven't really brought it out in the closed qualifiers so far, but open qualifiers, that's what they were running, and they were very comfortable on it too. And this Ogre Magi is the big question mark for me because I understand what it does in this game. It's bodyguard for the Lina in the lane, right? And then these kills that used to not be possible suddenly can happen. It's definitely what is being abused right now, and for good reason. Now Drake, looking for a setup of the 23, they will connect and do a lot of damage. Found Ollie on a rotation back to the jungle to try and find a creep, but coming back in with the Pinecone Raider, 23 gonna turn around, nice Lotus. Bosco in some trouble, last touch the armor, is it enough? They're trying to find him in the tree line, but slippery little watermelon. Able to just dive his way out of there. Now Ollie will spot him out finally. The auto attacks. Oh, look at that Pinecone Raider. Cutting him off. Can they get the body blocks? A little Akon shot evasion, but it's not going to be enough. Beautifully done from Ollie to be a one-man wraparound. That was insane.
Look, Ollie has played, so out of all of his pubs, I'm doing a little...
Yeah, I mean, just so much pressure coming out from this Aurora lineup. Come level 6, I'm fully expecting the puck to make a rotation up here with how aggressive they're playing, but Amel beats him to the punch. Jotun getting pulled back, but they've already used all their disables. Great recognition from the Ogre Magi to fish himself out of that situation.
This is going to leave Palos alone in this bottom lane for quite a long time. Ogre Magi, he is not the fastest hero.
Amel.
He's got to make some sort of great retreat here.
Amel is on the hunt. There's no retreating. They found him. LSA up the Koto, but they have the blast available. It's not going to connect, but it doesn't matter. Amel finishes off Palos. They knew he was going to be too greedy to leave that EXP behind, and honestly, you can't blame him. He's level... It's so impressive. I think in recent times we've seen a lot more Chen in favor of Enchantress. As they set up the jabs here, this will be a good pick off for them to get. But the stun isn't actually going to connect. Jab turns around the spear, and with the walls of the arena, now things are troublesome. Blast off, but the lift up is there. Q fishes him straight back in, and Amel gets that freebie. Now they're chasing off the Yahweh as well. Oh, not again. No, you tell me this guy's gonna find a stun? Lucky silence. And a bit too quick, but the solar bind, you need a jaunt away. Yeah, you can't play around. They were trying to chase him.
Slow.
Yeah, they're trying to make it to the rune. Okay, Yahweh, he should be fine here. He'll make it back to the safety of his tower.
The sticky bomb? No.
It's not Nature's Prophet we're talking about here.
No Nature's Prophet.
No. Yeah, smoke out, like you mentioned, Aurora on the hunt. They want to keep up this aggression with that Dagon pickup. And they'd love to get themselves a juicy Palos closing in on his own Maelstrom, spotted out by a beautiful deep ward planted. This man is in some trouble. Gems will try and play it cool, you know. Maybe they've given up the gig here. Amel just appears right behind him. Palos, bye-bye, buddy. Dagon and Amel is dominating.
Well, now Palos knows exactly where the ward is, but the damage has been done already. If you want to break it down very simply, I think you're kind of on the money there a little.
Yeah. 23. With this Radiance, it feels like he's ready to get active. You pop out the Dream Core and start doing a bit of damage, but you're running into the whole of Aurora. Amel being there during daytime. This is not the territory you can afford to fight in. Jotun will try and fog him. Try and set up the LSA, but beautiful pullback. Jotun doesn't stand a chance. The Ogre Magi takes a tumble. Arena slightly off the mark there. Does the catch out onto Palos as Yahweh trying desperately to get away. Successful in doing so. Tower not quite as lucky though. It will be going down soon.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long time coming for this tower, right? As we near like that 5th. Yeah, Yahweh currently top of the net worth right now for his team.
Actually,
I mean, what can you turn it into though? That's the question. Maybe a 23 kill.
Amplified damage rune, really effective. He needs to get out of here, tries to turn around the stun Dagon! Yahweh out of nowhere, Drake trying to get the setup for the blast off, but can't connect! It's a beautiful blinding light, and can Sticky Bomb finish off 23? Doesn't seem like it. You need to get out of the proximity mines. Drake is able to seal the deal, but this is looking like an RML triple kill if you ask me. Spear out, and the last touch. This Keeper of the Light is dominating, no Pango, no problem.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares?
At this game. And I mean, at some point, we're going to see the full team fight with the Ravage, but that seems like a far away dream for the side of Darling right now. Cuckoo, he's still focusing very much on his own game, trying to get up to the point where he can become that frontliner for his squad and at least buy them the space to do damage. It hasn't really worked out that way, and it seems like Aurora want to address him, want to finally pay some attention. I say that, maybe, and then just going over the room.
They got Palos to set.
Oh, beautiful setup into the spear! Oh, you couldn't have asked for anything better, Jabs. He knows how to get things done, that's for sure. Jolton trying to lead them towards those mines, but Shirun on Jabs literally untouched, and they get another 2 kills. Aurora, they are absolutely running away with this game right now.
If you're Darling, down 1 hero on the side of Darling, literally, like, it's not like he's dead, but he might as well be at this point. He's disconnected. He's also sitting AFK Trick. They're ganking him. I
don't think they know he's here. I mean, the main thing for Drake is that you just kind of need to look at him every 20 seconds, place a proximity mine so that if they dive that area, they're in trouble. Speaking of trouble, Guosku getting a blast to the back of the head. The blinding light pulling him back into their clutches as well. Still is very tanky, but they should be able to work him down. The stolen fire blast and the last spear, Jabs will kill off his counterpart. Come and pick that one up. Yep, Captain's rights.
Yep.
23. Oh my god, was that a fingers crossed. I mean, we already talked about sort of the sentiments coming into this game, and I really just have to repeat it again. I'm sure, like, I don't know what's going on in terms of when people watch this, but I'm sure everyone's thinking that, oh, you know, haha, no electricity. But that's gotta be heartbreaking, right? I mean, all these players coming out from the tier 2 scene, they're just trying to make a name for themselves, and I'm sure Cuckoo's just joking around, but the fact that you might lose this opportunity just because of something like this just it is unfortunate. Is an understatement. And speaking of unfortunate, Yahweh, another kill, the Dagon. It's so strong, and you don't have the HP to survive against it.
And that's pretty much all you can do on the puck right now, right? It's so hard to just stand and fight against all these stuns.
Oh, they found the Lina in the mid lane. Palos force pop the BKB. Can he get out of here? Too much damage. Stolen Laguna. That is not what you want to give over to Q. And they'll just melt you down. Palos out of the game for 60 seconds. You need to make a move on the side of Darling. But where's your Tidehunter? Nowhere nearby to drop a Ravage. Finally shows his face coming in now. Finally, first Ravage of the game only onto Q. They're trying to burst down the Rubik, but he's completely fine. The bombs come down, but Drake goes down as well. Bosku, he's in the middle of all of them. They need to make a great escape. Hidden away into the fog. It is nighttime and can't spot out their opposition. The stragglers on Darling, they're able to escape and continue trying to address these waves. Bosku, you can imagine that he's probably going to stick around and try and cut 1 or 2 more while... Yeah. I mean, can't 23 walk it? Like,
yeah, he totally can.
He's just like, I'm busy, sorry. Uh-oh, Jabs getting set up by Yue here. And seems should be fine. I think they'll be able to finish Jabs off at the very least. Cuckoo gonna try and come through and get it done. Lotus fed to him by Ollie. And this guy's been the MVP for sure. Yue still trying to change him, but oh, the lift straight into his own death. They don't stand a chance. And Jabs survives. The tip comes through. Jotun gonna get melted as well. Any sort of high ground defense you're trying to mount will have to wait for 42 seconds. And even if the Tidehunter was up, he doesn't even have Ravage, so do nothing but run. The Enchantress just completely clipping his HP. Can't help but feel like this is the beginning of the end. I mean, it's honestly felt that way for a hot minute already, but they're really putting the gas in the tank now and driving it forward now. Yue has reached the point where he's doing a lot of damage, right? He's built the Parasma for himself. He almost was able to kill Jabs off solo. They just need to find a little bit more opportunities like that, where Aurora aren't just grouped up together.
This might be the opportunity where 23 is on the high ground alone, but
no,
seems so quickly to respond.
So is Palos. The Abyssal reveal, and Palos is out. 1 minute. The timer grows ever longer. You might have a Ravage, but you can't even pop it. This game's over.
Yeah, it's it. GG.
Yeah. You can respect the grit there. Joking or not, you know, everyone loves Bosku because he's such a funny character, but you know, you gotta imagine that for this team they would have loved to try and put up a bit more of a fight in this game number 2. Unfortunately, not